Let me tell you something. There is a price that you have to pay for success. Success will cost you money. You will have to make some investments. Success will cost you sleep. There will be days when you've been engaged in fulfilling your goals to the point to where you don't even know if you're coming or going. It will involve many risks. Some will pan out and some won't. How much are you willing to pay to be successful? For you to really have an insatiable desire to succeed, you first have to have a clear vision of what success means to you and why do you want it. If you just want a few accomplishments so that you can look cool or have something to brag about, then you probably won't have the motivation that it takes to run the marathon of success. You will probably only work towards your goals when you feel like it or when it's convenient for you. I have a vision of success that involves making sure that none of my family have to want for anything. Not only passing down money and assets, but the mindset that it takes to be a savvy entrepreneur. I envision the upcoming generations working their own businesses on their own terms and not slaving their lives away to build the vision of others. In my vision, I see little boys and little girls who grew up with nothing becoming multimillionaires. I see a generation of working class adults that thought that living paycheck to paycheck was the way of life and teaching them how to be the one who signs those paychecks. In my vision, I see myself as a soul winner, bringing lost souls to know God and to live the purpose-driven life that He called them to live. I see myself motivating those who need an extra push to get through these rough days and motivating those who may have lost their hope, the ones who gave up on themselves. My vision is not one that can be won in a sprint, but rather a marathon. It's not one that can be completed on my own or through pride, but will require the hand of God and many, many prayers and sacrifices to make it happen. My vision doesn't allow me to sleep all day, work when it's convenient, or to pray only during the good times. It doesn't allow me to not exercise, to not read, or to not practice my craft. But it is one of urgency that is driven with passion. Several years ago, I had a dream that I would never forget. It was Judgment Day. It looked like we were in an auditorium. Each person entered the stage from behind the curtain, and when it was time for them to be judged, they came up one by one, and everyone could see them. When it was my time, I looked into the crowd and saw many different people that varied in race, gender, height, and age. I heard a slow, deep voice speaking to me, which I understood to be God. As I was looking out towards the crowd of people that was facing me, He said, all of those people to the right, they lost their way. They never knew me. All of the ones in the middle, these are the ones that's going to heaven. Even though they were far from perfect, they seek me with an honest heart. Now what I want you to do, Marcus, is look to your left. As I looked, I saw a whole group of people smiling and waving at me. Their faces were covered with joy. He told me, all of those people in that section, they're here because of your obedience to the vision that I placed inside of you. He told me that not only are those people going to heaven, but because of my messages, books, blogs, and every other thing that I did in my life, as far as my vision, didn't help them to live fulfilled lives, and without my relentless pursuits, all of them would have been in the right section, standing among those that are lost. I said all of that to say this. There is a price to pay for success. And because I have a vision that goes beyond self-gratification, I will write that check in full. My vision won't allow me to quit. My vision won't allow me to only give 60% of my effort. My vision won't allow me to procrastinate. If you don't have a clear vision of your life, I urge you to pray to God for that clarity and then go on to live that life that He called you to live. Playtime is over. When it's all said and done, will you have written that check in full, or will you die a dreamer that takes their vision right to the grave with them? Which one will you do? The choice is yours. God bless you.